Hello guys, welcome back again. This is Suresh from Based Automation channel. Today in this session, we're going to discuss about how to identify the DOM IDs. And after identifying the DOM ID, so in case if you are working with the form fields like an example, so how we're going to pass the values in the form field. So we will see all in detail in this session. And in case if you are new to this session, so here is the prerequisites which required for you to start Selenium with Python series. You need a Python installed, and we need a IDE, which is a PyCharm editor, and Selenium libraries and driver executable files. And if you wanted to know how we're gonna install all these things, so do watch my earlier session where I have provided in detailed overview of all these items. So let's quickly start our session. Let me open the PyCharm editor, and this is a demo project that we created as part of this Selenium Python series. So in the test cases, I'm gonna right click and create one Python file here. So this will be a test case. I'm gonna name this as 1. So we're gonna start writing a test cases from here. So whenever we write or start our test cases with Selenium with Python, we need to import Selenium packages. To import Selenium packages, we need to use Selenium from Selenium import WebDriver. So this is a package we need to import, and after that we need to create a driver reference, or generally we used to do WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver or Firefox driver where in Java version, but in Python we can simply call driver equal to WebDriver dot. So we're gonna see Chrome first, and in the Chrome we need to provide the driver executable file. So we already created one folder where we're gonna maintain all our driver executable files. So here is a Chrome driver. In case if you wanted to know from where I downloaded this Chrome driver, do watch my earlier session, and I'm gonna copy this absolute path from here. So I'm gonna paste this absolute path in here, and as I'm in Windows operating system, I need to provide double slashes, or single backward slash is also fine, and quickly save. So once we get the driver session started, we need to make a browser to be expanded or expand to the maximum. To do that, we can use driver dot maximize window. So this is a command which will help us to maximize our browser window after opening a automated browser. And then after we need to launch a website. So to do that, we can use this driver dot get, and the get statement we can use, or we can call the website. So let me comment these lines. So to right, so I have provided comments. So in case if you wanted to know what command or what syntax I have used, so you can refer these comments here. And I will open a Chrome browser, and this is a website, sample website I have taken. So I have taken this sample page because there is an IDs within this form. So I wanted to show you IDs specially. So I have taken this as an example. So the general way, I will show you two different ways to identify IDs or the XPaths in our web page. So one way is you can directly right click and inspect, and after inspecting, so this is a DOM, so we will call document object model. So in this we can see this is referring to the tag called input tag here. It has all the attributes. Under that we have name or called ID. So ID has value called email. So come back to this browser, come back to our PyCharm, and now I'm gonna start identifying elements. So first identify or find the elements. Right, now I'm gonna start with driver. So how I wanted to identify elements, so we can have a method called find element. So this is the method where we can use find element, and if you wait for 1 second, it will provide you quick info where you can add this more syntax to it. So we need to use this by. So we need to import this by. So I have used the space to so that I can import that package. So if you see, this is importing from Selenium WebDriver Commons by. So we need to import this particular package to use the all the attributes or all the locators like id, xpath, name, css, all this. So now I'm using id as in first session. So after that we need to put a comma and we need to provide id value here. So sendkeys is a method or an key value where you can provide the value in it. So like similar to Java version, we use the send keys to pass the values. Here in Python we can use send underscore keys to pass values what we are wanted to enter. So for example, abc at the rate 123.com. So there is an email address I wanted to pass, and after that we need to pass password also. To find the password, I just need to right click and inspect, and in the password you can see this is an id called pass, so you can use this id. So for that I can again use driver dot find element, and here I can again use by dot id. So I need to enter this value and send keys. Under send keys you need to enter the password. So this is my password. So after entering username and password, we need to click on login button. So to identify login button, we need to inspect and we need to see whether id is available to it. So we have id here, so login button. So I can simply go back to this PyCharm and I can hide driver dot find element. Again same thing here. So this time it is a button. So to click that button, we have a action called click. So this is an action we need to use, right? And quickly save. And we have identified the IDs of all the locators that we wanted to perform action on the form. Then we did click action at the end, and after that we can close the browser. So for now I'm not closing the browser. I will save and quickly run this program for now. So it has started and it has trying to find, it has entered the username and I'm trying to see whether it will enter the password or not. So it has not entered the password. Let's see if anything wrong here. So there is an error coming here using invalid argument. So I have used an argument which is of numbers. Let me try with string. It's supposed to work, but we'll see whether this will work or not. So again I got the error. Let me see what is wrong with it. Invalid argument. So it is not identifying this pass send keys. Okay, I have used some extra braces here. Let me remove that and retry again. I think it has entered now. So reason behind this is I have used some extra bracket symbols here. So that is the reason it is not, it is throwing some error. So it has successfully done now. I hope this session is helpful for you to start your automation into Selenium with Python. In case if you have any questions, queries, you can comment in my comment box. I will help you out. And if the session is helpful for you, do post a like and share with colleague. Thank you for watching.